All right. The 4-hour on NAS is bearish. As you can see, white candle came beneath these lows, closed beneath these lows, and we're bearish. I want to see price take out these 4-hour highs though, but I'm not too sure if that's going to happen. The 1-hour on NAS, on NQ I mean, is bearish, but it's soon about to turn bullish if we don't take out these highs and get a reaction. But we'll have to see at 10 o'clock because right now it's about 9:46 a.m. 30-minute. I believe it's going to, it's following the same principle as bearish, but I believe that it's price opened up to manipulate to these highs and then, trigger back to the downside. 15-minute following the same thing is bearish on paper, but now it's bullish because 15 minutes passed. So bullish on the 15-minute, bullish on the 5-minute, bullish on the 1 minute, bearish on the 30-minute, bearish on the 1 hour, so on and so forth. Let me redo this checklist. Now, guys, I do know that we are bullish on these lower time frames beneath the 4-hour time frame. However, two things can happen. Before 10 o'clock, we can come up, take out these 4-hour highs, come down, close below these highs right here, which can induce me to sell. Or we can close above these highs, close bullish on the 4-hour by 10 o'clock, and then sweep these highs and then come down. So it's kind of like you got to adapt to the market. You can't just have and that's kind of why I don't take trades yet before 10 o'clock because you really don't have that confirmation yet. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, it looks like we're bullish on the 4-hour time frame because we're closing above these highs. But at the same time, too, it could be a liquidity sweep of these highs and we could come back down. You know what I'm saying? So even though we're bullish, we can still come back down after sweeping these highs right here. But whatever. On ES, it's pretty much the same thing going on. Well, ES took out these 1-hour highs. Oh, ES already took out some liquidity. 1-hour liquidity here. Are we getting a reaction? Not really. But it's consolidating. So on ES now, the 1-hour is bearish. The 30-minute is bearish. The 15-minute is bullish. 5-minute displays to the upside. We have a fair value gap here that I'm not going to take unless further confluences tell me to take it. But as of right now, no. So with the ES now, ES is a little bit more easier to read because we took out these 1-hour highs and we're still bearish. So ES is following that bearish pattern. But NQ, we are trading above these highs right here. We didn't get any reaction. So yeah, we didn't get really any reaction off of sweeping the 1-hour highs. So that could be a fake out. If NQ is still making higher highs and we're not getting any reaction off of sweeping those higher highs, off sweeping those highs, then that means that ES is the one that's pretty much the weaker pair in this case. But yeah, guys, so these are my confluences for the day. Oh, also the DXY is bullish, but it may be coming to sweep these lows right here. So what does that mean to me? Maybe if we sweep these lows on the DXY, we can get a bullish reaction to the upside. And you guys know that the DXY goes against NQ and ES. So if we sweep these lows, that can possibly, and get a reaction off of that displacement off of these lows, that means that ES and NQ are going to sell. But I got to wait and see. But guys, right now, like I said, it's 950. So the manipulation move should be coming to an end. Right now, we're in the 950 macro. So we'll see what price wants to do. So I'll come back once we're in a trade and I'll explain why we took that trade. All right, guys. Looks like we're about to get some selling opportunities. If this candle can create a fair value gap and not wick any higher, oh my gosh, no displacement. No displacement. None. I was gonna take a sell because we are in a 4-hour fair value gap. Let me just mark that off. 4-hour fair value gap. Took out the 4-hour highs, and the DXY also took out these lows. So we hopefully should get a push up from that. Let me see something with MNQ. MES, however, I don't know what the hell's going on. It's accumulating, I guess. Didn't even break structure to the downside. We got a change in character or change in state of delivery with price, but we didn't break to the downside, which is what my confluence requires. I'm literally waiting for, let me take this off. I'm literally waiting for price to displace. We're not getting any displacement, guys, and this is how it is, man. Like, for the past couple of days, this is how price has been doing. I think price just wants to keep going to the upside. So what I'm gonna do, if we get a 1 minute fair value, we got a 5 minute fair value right here. We got a 5 minute fair value gap. Yeah, so we're taking buys today because this looks like prices does not want to hold this higher time frame fair value gap. So what I'm gonna do, if we can break here 20 seconds, I'm gonna take some buys because it looks like to me this 4-hour fair value gap is gonna get disrespected due to the price low-key displacing to the upside, creating 5 minute fair value gaps. So it looks like that's what we want to go to the day. We want to go to the upside. So all I'm waiting for now is price to break above this high, and I'm entering a buy. Let me see. Yeah, even on ES, like it's still trying to, I don't know, mitigate deeper into that fair value gap, but the DXY, man, what the fuck is going on with price, bro? Like, what is price genuinely doing, bro? 30 minute, the 1 hour. 1 hour is bullish. 30 minutes. Man, I don't know what the hell is going on. Because now look, the 1 hour is bullish. 30 minute is bullish. 15 minute is bullish. Respected this 15 minute fair value gap. 5 minute respected this 5 minute fair value gap. Created another 5 minute fair value gap. I need price to displace out of this 5 minute fair value gap. You got 30 seconds. All right, guys. I bought it. I'm in. Hold on. Aim for 1 to 2. All right, guys. I'm in this trade. I'm in buys. Had to change the bias because price looked like it did not want to go any lower. Uh by any means, we're still displacing on both pairs to the upside. As you can see, we have a 1 minute fair value gap here. Price didn't create a 5 minute fair value gap on ES, but it did on NQ, which was right here. It respected the 5 minute fair value gap. It displaced out of the 5 minute fair value gap, broke above these highs, created another 1 minute fair value gap right there, respected that 1 minute fair value gap. I thought that because we were bullish on the DXY, that price wanted to go sweep these lows and go to the upside, which would cause NQ and ES to go down. But that looks like it's not happening. So I gotta follow what price is doing currently. I gotta adapt to current market conditions. So I'm taking buys. Our withdrawals on liquidity are up here. For our withdrawals on liquidity are up here. So this is probably going to be my ultimate take profit. These are what? 10 o'clock, February 10th. 10 o'clock, February 10th, right here. Yep. These highs right here. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much the buys for today. Like I said, this far fair value gap is not holding, so I'm going to take this off. I thought it would. I thought it would aid as a confluence for us to go lower, but it didn't. These 4-hour highs, I thought that we were going to sweep them and come down, but we didn't. Price is just ripping to the upside on the smaller time frames. So we got to do what we got to do, man. Yep. So I have my stop loss. I have my stop loss beneath these lows. These 1 minute lows right here. The lows prior to the 5 minute to the 1 minute fair value gap. You know what? Actually, I'm going to bring it up more. I don't think price should ever come down this low. If it does, then that's crazy. Price should not come down beneath this. And gonna bring this up. Hold on. 265. Yeah, this is gonna be the take profit right here. Yeah, price is definitely pushing towards these 4-hour highs. And I will come back once we have hit take profit, or if we hit stop loss. I don't think we're going to hit stop loss today though, but whatever we hit, I'll come back and I'll show you guys exactly the P&L and what we could have done better if we lost. All right. Guys, I'm not going to lie. I closed that price coming back to break even only because we're like right now, these are 30-minute highs. Both pairs took out 30-minute highs, and we didn't get any displacement to the downside yet, but an early sign that price wants to go downwards is it making lower wicks. Like as you can see, we're making lower wicks right now, and that's not ideal for our setup because we want to be making higher wicks. Remember, the wicks show you where the candle pretty much was before it closed. So if we're going up, why would the candle need to be closing all the way or wicking all the way down here? There's no liquidity levels to be swept. It's not sweeping any liquidity. It's right now it's literally wicking lower. But I want to see some. What time is it? 10:30. 10:37. Let me see something. Did we close above those highs? We didn't even close above the highs, guys. We did not even close above the highs. So I don't think that we will. Today we had Trump talking and we had what other thing we had today? We had Chair Powell testifying, so that could have been a reason why price is moving like this, because every time Trump talks, nothing happens. But yeah, guys, We can enter again because this did cause a 5 minute fair value gap. So, I mean, I secured $100. If we can get this place out of this 5 minute fair value gap, I may consider entering again. I'm not gonna lie. But it depends on the momentum. I gotta see that price actively wants to break through those levels. You understand? So I gotta see how it wants how it's moving first. It's not giving me any signs of displacement yet. It's consolidating. But yeah, I gotta see. I gotta see. I don't like how it's looking right now. Right now it looks like it's accumulating, but at the same time too, it's like, are you really accumulating or are you consolidating? So I'll come back if we have another setup. But I did secure about 100. Oh, 78. They took the taxes. Um, yeah, guys, I'll be right back if we have another setup, if I'm in a buy. On God, I got the worst feel imaginable, but I'm I'm in buys, guys, and I took this buy because um we had a 30-minute fair value gap that price wanted to retrace into, which gave me the confluences to close the trade the first time, because the first time we closed the trade because price came up all the way up here, took out 30-minute highs, and then came to the downside on the 1 minute time frame. So we pretty much got price back at entry. My original entry for this buy was right here. I had my stop loss right here. And yeah, we pretty much came back to entry on that trade. But I entered this one because we got the displacement. We got the breaker structure on the 1 minute. We got displacement with the 1 minute fair value gap here. And we tapped into the 30-minute fair value gap. Now, I know that I usually wanted to wait for the 5 minute displacement after tapping into a higher time frame fair value gap or order block. But the reason why I didn't is because we took out liquidity here. We swept liquidity here, and the 1 minute displaced to the upside. Now, the DXY is still trading to the downside. We're still breaking to the downside, which is a great confluence for me because that lets me know that, hey, we still can pretty much rally to the upside on ES and Q, in my opinion, because the DXY goes against those currency pairs. I mean, those markets. So I have my take profit set, I have my stop loss set, and whatever happens, happens. I should have never closed that first trade. It's about 11:26 right now, so approaching lunchtime. But I at least want to be in a trade before lunchtime. I don't want to trade during lunchtime because volatility sucks. But yeah, guys, I'm not closing this trade. Whatever happens, happens. If we win, we win. If we lose, we lose. I took this trade for a reason. I have my stop loss and measurements involved in this trade for a reason. So if I lose, I lose. If I win, I win. I can't be bothered, guys. All right. On MES, ES, we're rallying to the upside, which is pretty good. So I guess that's a good sign for me. But yeah, guys, stop loss here. We did get a nice respect of this 1 minute fair value gap. I suppose we didn't close inside of it. We closed above it. We wicked above it. But yeah, guys, that's all I got for right now. Hopefully, price can act like how it's supposed to, but it looks like we're heading to stop loss. If we lose, we lose. If we win, we win. It's all good. Every day in the markets is an experience, and yeah, guys. Let's see. Yeah, my stop loss is pretty much break even. Pretty much break even from the first trade that I took. But it's insane. Remember, guys, the reason why we closed this first trade is because it pretty much was a 30-minute liquidity sweep, in my opinion. Like, we came up all the way over here, the 30-minute time frame. We took out these highs. We barely closed above it, and we started rallying to the downside. There really wasn't much displacement. There was a fair value gap here and there, but it wasn't big body candles to the downside. But yeah, this shit going to stop loss. Now we're displacing to the downside. Look at that. Yep, there we go. All right, guys, down $391 for the day. I'm not trading anymore. Let this be a lesson that you want to be in a trade before 11:30. Let this be a lesson to me that if I don't have my 5-minute fair value gap after hitting a higher time frame fair value gap, I don't take that trade. You can't just take trades off of displacement on the 1 minute time frame, especially. You can't take trades off of displacement after hitting a higher time frame fair value gap. Let that be known for me. All right, guys, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys learn from this video. Learn from my losses and don't make your own mistakes. But yeah, I 15-minute fair value gap right here as well too. So I'll be here tomorrow. I'm not trading anymore for today. I have the account now at 50,000, so pretty much at where we started. Tomorrow, oh great. Wow, 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 wow. All right, we have CPI tomorrow. And we have Powell testifying. I don't know what he's testifying for. But yeah, I will be here tomorrow because the news drops at 8:30. We'll be trading after 10 o'clock. And I'll see what Price wants to do. I don't know how the DXY is going down, and so is NQ, NES, but that's beyond my control. But yeah, guys, you guys have an amazing day. Take care. See you guys in the next one.